Welcome to Gap. India exported BrahMos missiles to the Philippines under a US $375 million deal, enhancing defense cooperation with the neighboring countries. So, how this deal between India and Philippines is going to affect China? To know more, watch this video till the end. But first we will discuss about the BrahMos deal with Philippines. India on 19 April 24 delivered the first batch of BrahMos supersonic missiles to the Philippines, over 2 years after signing a $375 million deal to supply the weapon systems with the Southeast Asian country, Philippines. An Indian Air Force C-17 Globemaster transport aircraft and a chartered aircraft delivered the missile system to the Philippines Marine Corps, PMC. This export is a big deal for India. It has immense economic, diplomatic, and geopolitical significance, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. Under the deal, BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited, a joint venture of India and Russia, supplied Philippines with 3 export versions of the high-speed BrahMos missile system. The acquisition project was facilitated through a government-to-government G2G deal and includes the delivery of 3 missile batteries, training for operators and maintainers, as well as the necessary integrated logistics support (ILS) package. A single missile battery usually consists of 3 mobile autonomous launchers with 2 or 3 missile tubes each along with its tracking systems. In February 2023, 21 Filipino Marines completed a training in India where they obtained the skills to operate and maintain a shore-based anti-ship missile (SBASM) system for the integration of the BrahMos missile into the Philippine Marine Corps (PMC's) system. Each system of BrahMos comprises 2 missile launchers, a radar unit and a command and control center. This system allows for the firing of 2 missiles within a span of 10 seconds from submarines, ships, aircraft or land-based platforms. More details about the BrahMos missile system is available in our next slide. A boost for India-Philippines relations. India has been looking at further expanding defense ties with the Philippines against the backdrop of growing global concerns over China's increasing military assertiveness in the South China Sea. Both India and the Philippines have been emphasizing the need for peaceful settlement of disputes in the South China Sea and for adherence to international law, especially the UNCLOS, UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. India has been looking to strengthen its defense cooperation with India's Act East policy amid rising worries over China's military assertiveness in the South China Sea. The region is a significant source of hydrocarbons, and China's claim of sovereignty over the entire area has raised concerns globally. Future of BrahMos missile exports. While India's BrahMos deal with the Philippines is worth a $375 million, there were reports last year of Vietnam looking to buy BrahMos missiles from India, in a deal which could be worth as much as $625 million. Several nations, including Argentina, Indonesia, have also expressed interest in acquiring BrahMos missiles from India. India's growing defense industrial base. India being among the world's top 3 arms importers, India is now trying to build a robust domestic defense industrial base and become a major exporter of weapon systems. The BrahMos is an example of how India is fast turning into an exporter of critical weapon systems. The BrahMos missiles are the biggest showpiece of India's defense exports, but India has started exporting a range of other weapons too. A push for indigenous manufacturing of weapons and related equipment has given a boost to India's defense exports. India's defense exports have touched a record 21,083 crore rupees, approximately $2.63 billion, in the financial year 2023-24, a growth of 32.5% over the last fiscal when the figure was 15,920 crore rupees. If the past decade is compared with the previous one, the growth picture gets more dramatic. Defense exports have grown by 21 times in the past decade, from rupees 4312 crore during 2004 to 2014 to 88,319 crore rupees from 2014 to 2024. India counters China's aggressive behavior. With an eye on China's aggressive behavior in the Indo-Pacific, India has been stepping up military ties with Association of Southeast Asian Nations countries through combat exercises, exchanges, training programs and now increasingly weapon supplies under the Act East policy over the years. India has also assured Vietnam of all help in modernizing its armed forces, also offering the BrahMos missiles as well as the Akash missile defense systems. In 2022, India gave Vietnam 12 high-speed guard boats built under a $100 million line of credit as part of the expanding defense ties between the two countries. India is increasingly trying to expand its influence in the Indo-Pacific. Sale of BrahMos to the Philippines and in future to Indonesia and Vietnam will bolster India's Act East policy. More military capacity for these countries alters the balance of power in the South China Sea where China asserts its supremacy and is being challenged by the US and other allied powers. That's all for today. Thank you for your time.